distinguished guests, partners, and dear young friends. It is my profound honor and deepest joy to welcome each and every one of you for the 5th International Youth Forum here at the United Nations Conference Center, Bangkok. When we began this journey in 2017, the dream was simple but bold. To create a space where the young people from across the world could come together, not just to listen, not just to hope, but to act, not just to imagine, but to transform. Today, as I look around this hall, I see the realization of that dream. And this is more than a forum, and it's a movement. It is a living proof that when youth rise, the world rises with them. Friends, we live in a time of the extraordinary challenges where the climate change threatens our very environment, conflict divides us into communities, inequality silences too many voices, and technology advances at lightning speed, but yet too often outspaces our ethics and humanity. But within these challenges lies our greatest opportunity. The history tells us every generation faces these trials. And it also tells us that is always the courage of the young that shift the course of the history. Every great movement, whether for the freedom, for the justice, for the equality, and for the innovation, was carried forward by the young people who dared to believe tomorrow could be better than today. And here you are, gathered from every corner of the globe, ready to write the next chapter of that story. Too often we hear the phrase, youth are the leaders of tomorrow. But let me say clearly today, you are not the leaders of tomorrow, you are the leaders of today. The climate crisis will not wait for tomorrow. Fight for equality cannot delay to tomorrow. The quest for the peace must begin today. The Sustainable Development Goals, the blueprint for the better world, require an urgent action now. And it is your generation, your energy, your innovation, your compassion that will drive this urgency forward. So that not wait for a permission to lead. Do not wait for titles or position to create the change. Lead from where you are. With that, you have with the courage in your heart. This year, IWIF is not merely another conference. It's a global platform of voices. It's a laboratory of ideas. And it's a launchpad of the solutions. Over the next 2 days, you'll engage with diplomats, scholars, innovators, leaders, but most importantly, you engage with each other. And this diversity lies our strength. We come from different cultures, different languages, different faith, different background. Yet here, we are united by a single purpose to build a just and inclusive and sustainable world. Unity does not mean uniformity. Our diversity is not a barrier. It's a treasure. When many perspectives converge, the most powerful solutions emerge. My dear young friends, leadership is not easy. It's not about standing on the podium, but it's about standing in the frame in values. And it's not only about speaking loudly, but listening deeply. It is not about seeking power. It's about serving with a purpose. I urge you to be bold in your vision. Be compassionate in your action. Be a dreamer, but also a doer. Do not be afraid of failure, because failure is not an opposite of success. It's a pathway to the success. Courage is not an absence of fear. Courage is a determination to even when fear exists. And each one of you carries with you that courage, the courage to challenge injustice, to question status of quo, and to build a bridge where others build walls. Never underestimate the power of one individual. One voice can spark the conversation. One idea can ignite the innovation. One act of kindness can transform many people's life. That's why we are here. But when these one come together, when one voice joins other, when one idea connects with others, when one act and kindness inspires others, it's a chain of kindnesses. So that is when the movement are born. The revolutions are sparked. The histories are rewritten. As I said before, you are here to write your own story for creating a better future. And that is exactly what I see here today. Hundreds of young voices, thousands of ideas, countless acts of hope coming together, not as an isolated individual, but as a united force for the good. As we begin this forum, let us reaffirm our shared commitment to the sustainable development and the human rights. Let us remember, one of these goals are not abstract targets. They are about real people, real lives, and real future. They are about the child who deserves education, the family that deserves dignity, and the community that deserves peace, and the planet that deserves protection. Every discussion we have here, every partnership we form, every commitment, what we must be measured, not in words, but in impact. The world is watching, but more importantly, the world is waiting for us to act. So I close. Let me leave with you my message. No doubt on your power. Do not underestimate your worth. Do not silence your voice. You are the generation that can turn disappear into hope, divisions into unity, and challenges into opportunity. The future is not written in stone. It's written in your hand, your mind, and your heart. Let this forum be a spark that lights your journey. And when you leave this hall, you may carry not just memories, but the missions, not the contexts, but the commitments, not just inspiration, but actions. Together, let's not only imagine the better future, together, let's build it. Thank you.